This reading is completely wrong. I hope that this reading is completely wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and record it and share it. I started off 4 years ago on Inauguration Day. I was doing a reading for myself, and I got a political reading. I had turned off the TV. I wasn't going to watch the inauguration of Donald Trump. He was not my president. I decided to just focus on myself, and I did a reading for myself, and the cards fell out, and it was a political reading. I posted that. It was a part 1 and a part 2. It was long, but it basically was pretty accurate and detailed what the Trump presidency would be like. Today, I decided to do a reading for myself again. But I feel that these are Trump's energies. So let me just share with you what I see. So we got the Tower here. I'm using the Bianco Nero deck along with the Sibylla and Divina. So we got the Tower here as the first card. I didn't really clarify the energies because this is just, thought it was a reading for myself. And it is just a Celtic cross reading. So I can't be as specific as I normally am. This Tower energy represents issues of great change, cataclysmic change that's sudden and drastic out of the blue. It could be extremely destructive in energy and painful to go through this change. It can be explosive, causing an emergency situation. I feel it is connected to a new start, a new beginning, this inaugural event. But it could happen anytime between today and then. It's clarified by the success card. Success card represents someone who's newly elected, who's being honored and sworn in. And I feel that there's great danger surrounding this newly elected and the surrounding this event, right? What is crossing this event is the Six of Swords, clarified by the trap card. So someone, an air sign energy, perhaps, this both of these cards represents sword energy, mental energies, air sign energy. So what's happening in this event, or what's conflicting or crossing this event, could be an air sign energy who's can't move away, can't distance itself, can't let go, can't allow change, can't make a smooth transition, is still clinging to the past, something that is over, something that was bad and faulty to begin with and illegitimate in nature. That's why it's coming down, but this energy can't let go. Clarified by the trap card. Like I said, an air sign energy. Trump is a Gemini who's an air. That's an air sign. This is an air sign energy, or an energy that is deceptive, who's laid a trap, who cheats and lies and deceives and cons. There's danger coming from above, but it may be coming out of the ocean or up out of the land and flying in from above. This is real scoundrel energy that traps you. You can't see the truth. This energy is addicted to denial, to untruth. This energy uses shady and undermining tactics of bullshit and cons to exploit and to cheat the country, the government. and this celebration to cheat us out of this win. It's trying to escape the consequences of its crimes. It feels it is heading to prison. And thus it has and wants to continue to exploit the country for money and to prevent the truth from coming out. But it's going to come out. In the foundation of the reading, we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is my White House card. It represents the country. Look at the White House in the background, and the man and the woman being christened and celebrated. It can also represent the government, a landmark or a landmark occasion. And that's why this is all happening. This celebration, this christening of this new beginning, this man, this woman, this inaugural event. So Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are in great danger. And so is the country itself, the land, the government. The House can also represent Congress. Absence reverse clarifies represents obstacles and impediments in the way of the celebration. There's so much writing on this. We have to protect them from getting hurt. But I feel the scoundrel energy has sold secrets and documents and materials and laid open the way for the computer hacking that happened in the past. And that situation may all result in an escalation of conflict, right? For the purpose of delaying the inevitable. Maybe we should delay. Maybe we should delay this event. But you're not supposed to negotiate with terrorists, right? And they know that. They know that we don't negotiate with terrorists. The separation, the loss of this con man, or the separation and the loss created by this con man will result in sadness, guilt, resentment for some, because they didn't remove him. So there's guilt for some because they didn't remove him and they realize it too late. But they were in denial. They already knew. They already knew. It's all about money, man. Money, position, and power, and greed. And a lot of them are in on it, keeping this white man, the white man, in power, in control. I'm seeing the thought process of this scoundrel, right? This scoundrel energy that wants to cheat the country, cheat us of this new beginning, cheat us out of this new beginning. In the thought process of this scoundrel, it is thinking, if I'm done, you're all fucking done. There's no way to escape. There's no way to run away. And there's a feeling of abandonment from everyone, from Trump, from the House, from Congress, from the land, from the government, from Biden, from Harris, in this happening, in this event. I feel that a lot of money, a lot of work is being put into this event to protect right? Because the alarms are sounded, there's warning signals, there's information on the internet that warns of this potential happening, right? And in the past, there was some sort of transaction or deal, seeing a lot of money involved in preparation for this event on both sides, right? And there's big money involved in this scheme to destroy. The Ace of Swords says, the truth is coming out, bursting out, can't be denied anymore. It represents great power. It represents great power that can be used for good or for evil, rising up out of this event, this sudden change or this revolution. From this sudden change or revolution, great power will be shown and justice carried out, and a battle being prepared for to overcome challenges, to overcome a clear and present danger. Infantilism clarifies this Ace of Swords. It is reversed. This is my death card in this deck. It says that after awareness has come, after the worst has befallen us, the betrayal, the loss, then there's understanding and realization. Then there is a declaration, a new start, a new beginning. It also says that the loss isn't as extensive as it could have been, isn't as huge as it could have been. It's Ace of Pentacles. It's clarified by the Amore card reversed. So a new start, a new beginning, but it's tainted. Emotionally, it causes pain, suffering, loss. It's also a money card, right? Big money here. Money involved. A lot of money in this new beginning. This card also reminds me of, this symbol here reminds me of the congressional icon, that talisman that's on the congressional podium, the stamp of Congress. So maybe Congress is involved here in a declaration that will be made. It definitely represents that impeachment of Trump. So there may be a decision made regarding the impeachment of Trump coming up, right? Because of a loss of feeling. Because I guess after this event, this scheme laid, this trap laid, after it goes off, then maybe they'll want to actually remove him after it's, already too late. There's a huge scandal over money, and it's revealed and it comes out what the scoundrel has done. And I think he made a deal, and I think he sold us out. I think information was sold, and that hack was just a cover up. He is smugly, this is Trump, he is smugly sitting in his rich environment, arrogant as he watches, overindulging in the emotions of panic and fear that he has created, satisfied with himself as he waits and as he sees the presenting of his gift from this visit, a friend coming to visit his America, he says. My friend is coming to visit, and he's just waiting for the arrival. And once it arrives, he's enjoying the show. This was all negotiated in the past. This was all agreed upon for money, for the data, for the computer data, for the information, for the materials. And I'm seeing a weapon of mass destruction. And all the work and all the planning and all that was executed, he's waiting to be recognized for that, to be appreciated for that. The Empress here, his America, he says. Her beautiful, lush, rich being, powerful and fertile, able to heal and to create. But she's clarified by the widow. The widow has been abandoned. America abandoned and cut off. She's not fertile. She's barren. She's hurt and she's scarred and she's wounded because of this separation that he's trying to escape from, that's inevitable. And she's unsupported by her allies. Hell, she doesn't even trust herself anymore. She's scorned and ridiculed for having such high standards that she herself was not able to live up to. And in this environment is the world reversed. A lack of success caused by this initiator, this manipulator, this con man who raised his sword and this weapon of mass destruction, this call or this declaration of war towards her. There's a lack of success. I'm going to hold on to that. That's my hope. And that's what I'm going to predict, that there will be a lack of success when it's all over. But in the environment at the time, there are those who feel left hanging and trapped and frustrated and unable to run away, reacting with panic and jumping to conclusions, not having clear understanding of where the danger is coming from, where the danger is coming from, whom my enemy is. Why? Because we didn't learn the lesson, because they didn't learn their lesson, because they chose denial over truth, because they believed the trickster and the manipulator and the liar and the deceiver and the scoundrel and the thief, and they didn't remove him. And now this. But this effort to cheat and to get ahead without doing the hard work has been impeded and will be blocked. There are delays that happen as a result. Maybe this delay of this new beginning, this inauguration, perhaps it will have to be delayed, right? Of course, if the place is blown up, Let's hope not. But there will be a new beginning. I'm seeing an uphill battle, a struggle uphill, a struggle and a battle on the hill, an interaction and a conflicting clash of opinions and ideas and bodies, a struggle for power, a struggle for command, an opportunity seized. Civil war, guys. Quarrel reversed is civil war. Civil war is declared by this con man and put into action through his command. This is countrymen fighting countrymen. Internal battles that are unrighteous and unfair. What will be the outcome, higher self? What will be the outcome? The outcome is fright reversed and this Ace of Swords. There will be victory and success. We will overcome and vanquish our enemy. We will have our new beginning. We will. But the positive change and transition will become negative and destructive due to negative, destructive choices made. And there will be continual aggravation of the disease. So it causes super spreading of the disease, of the virus. The situation isn't overturned quickly, but it is not endured for too long either. In the end, this transfer of power will happen. All right, guys, that's my reading. I hope it doesn't come true. I hope that it's just a quirky reading. Maybe it means something totally different than how I've interpreted it. You have the cards in front of you. If you have another interpretation that you prefer, go ahead and apply it. All right, guys. God bless America. And, you know, a country divided cannot stand. You know, you got to allow change. You got to allow growth. You got to allow expansion. You can't stay in the past. You've got to allow evolution. Be better, do better. Wanting to stay in a rut, wanting to keep things the way they are means you repress growth. You repress the nature of humanity. You repress the nature of God's expression. Who are you to do that? Who is anybody to do that? Just think on that for a little while. Spirit says we must remain calm. Do not allow fear and panic and anger to overwhelm you and cause you to react badly. Remain calm. I'm recording. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Derive from this what you will. God bless you and God bless America.